Seni ne haber abi nasıl götürme?
ببيعنا جوانا شايفه انا شايف.
Are you, sir? Understand? Yes.
Pardon me.
Okay.
I can see the last one. Sorry, wasn't there, gentlemen?
Yeah. And you weren't here today when we explained this to him.
I was in class.
Understand?
Yes.
So,
Now, I mean, I was on the call, and I am absolutely not happy with all this speculation that's happening.
okay.
There's no concrete proof of those candles. I was there when they were interviewing them last night. The gentleman who was interviewing them, I was there again, quote unquote. The first thing he asked, like, do you have candle? Was the candle on? Did you have candle? Did you have candle? Now, my mom was crying. They were both in shock. Several times I said, they don't know at the moment. Well, she cannot speak much of English anyway. My dad
Did the
referred to
same
him
thing. She
several
said
times.
no. She said no.
We don't. They don't. Absolutely no proof there. Now, unless you have a concrete, otherwise I want this report to be pulled. Or
Okay,
I will
well,
hire
but-
my investigator.
What you're telling me is that we're using speculation.
Yes,
Okay?
that's what you're doing, sir.
So let's go in here and look at this and let me explain to you how we determine how fires start.
Go ahead, please.
Okay?
And also, that you told me chef light, and he said that probably the electric part because the outlet is exactly the part. It wasn't.
The outlet is
Yeah.
is perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But what door are you using?
عملهم ده
You can go from inside.
انا ده اقصد هو نفسنا تبغى نقول كمان هذا لا
Okay, I can't teach you in 15 or 20 minutes here what I've been doing for 25 years.
Certainly.
Okay? We go from least burn to most burn.
Right.
And what we see in char, drywall, and other things tells us where we need to go back to. Okay? We then determine an area of origin, which for this is the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And then we work that area of origin until we get down to the smallest spot that appears to be our cause or something that would have started a fire, that could start a fire. Okay?
Okay.
So as we work through here, if you look above you, these are really key things. You see you still have drywall, you still have wood that's not burned,
Right.
drywall and wood that's not burned,
Right.
wood that is charred pretty deep.
Right.
Okay? All of the cross members have come out of here. Okay?
Right.
All right? Now, the fire broke through that window and vented itself.
Okay.
Okay? So it's pulling some oxygen in, it's pushing some oxygen out. When the front door's open, it's still venting, it's burning here. Okay? So the fire started in the kitchen.
Okay.
Taping this, are you? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Been nice for you to tell me that up front.
Sorry.
Apologize.
I mean, you know, let's have a little bit of a relationship here.
Yeah, I apologize.
Since I can see the intent is to refute everything I'm telling you.
Right.
Okay? We come back to this area. All right? We have to try to determine what's here that could start a fire.
Right.
Okay? So, we have an electrical outlet over here
Right.
where your shredder was at.
Right.
Okay? This shredder and electrical outlet, we moved those. We checked this out because of what's left in this box.
Okay.
Okay. We feel like that, you know, this thing's in pretty good shape.
Okay. So
It's
you
got-
feel like it's pretty good shape.
It's got pieces missing.
Okay. So you feel like it's pretty good in shape.
Because we need to come up with how did we get this heavy burn here?
Right.
Okay. Unless there's something else going on top of this countertop that we're not aware of right now.
Right.
Okay. We know we burn candles here. We know we have those.
Right.
We have an electrical outlet. We have a dishwasher here that's powered. Okay.
Right.
But the fire didn't start over here.
Right.
The fire had to start in this area.
Okay.
Okay.
Based on my understanding from what you explained, I know I'm very unprofessional. You've been doing it for a long time. You explained the fire actually shows more where it was started, and then goes to the least amount of burn, right? The candles were located here because this is my parents' home, and I've been here a million times. The candles are right here. Therefore, this part of the cabinet should have been burned, and not this part of the cabinet.
Well, not necessarily. Okay.
Well, the candles cannot be running there and starting it. Based on my uneducated.
Mr. Armstrong, let me tell you. See, you more seen the fires from that part than the
This is
candle
like totally
parts.
intact, and this is would have burned if it was my candle. Our fire was on candle.
We were told also that there was a lot of Tupperware stored in here.
Tupperware?
Mm-hmm.
There could have been Tupperware.
So there's
The
plastic.
plastic, yeah, the plastic container and also the pot.
Pots are there, glass.
There's a lot of glass.
Right. And then these are
Those-
knives and spoons and
Yeah.
silverware.
Those plastics are very likely, well, they really are. They're
Right.
gasoline.
Right.
Okay, they're a solid fuel. Okay, the
Right.
fire burned the longest in this area. Okay,
Right. So, in this case, again, I'm very uneducated and I apologize. I'm just trying to understand. The fire started in that area. The candle, it wasn't lit, as my mom said several times. Let's say it was per your decision, should have burned here. And then, if it's a candle, how big of a candle should have been to run and burn there? And they're still fine. This, you pointed out, the what's called, the drywall is still totally intact, the color is there. And most fire is really seen on that beam. So I'm not an expert, but how am I going to actually believe the fire started here and this is totally fine,
well,
this is there?
let me ask this. Okay,
Yes, sir.
We discussed these candles a couple times, and my
Yes.
understanding was that you guys burn candles pretty regularly.
No.
Not regularly.
We have candles like any other home. That's what my mom said. I was there personally. She said no. My dad said we have candle. I'm not lying. Yes, we have candle.
He asked me, did you have candle? I said, yes, we have candle at home. So I cannot lie it.
No,
So I
understand.
told
And I wouldn't.
almost every room we have candles.
But
That's what he asked me
when
question
did-
and I answered him.
Understand.
So, okay, let me explain yesterday all day. My mom's birthday. They go out to the farm outside in Singer.
Singerglen.
They come back home. They have vegetables and stuff still in the car.
Okay.
My little brother invited her out to Aroma. They went out, came back. They had to be at work at 5 o'clock. They come home, change over, and go to work. First of all, the candle wasn't on. Could not have been. There's no candle that could have burned for more than 2-3 hours. If it is that big of a candle, you think. We don't have that kind of
Yesterday,
big
mostly
candles.
we were outside.
This or this?
That one.
This one? Okay. Can I touch stuff now?
Yeah.
Okay. This, you think it is?
No,
Part of it?
candle.
Or no, this is
This
glass.
right here.
Okay.
This is your candle.
Okay, this is the
You
candle.
see the unburned there under it?
Right. I see
So,
it.
so we know it was there.
Okay. How big of a candle could it be? Like, unless it was this tall, at least based on my.
No,
I
it
mean,
was
I'm
not-
very
it was
uneducated
not-
again. I'm saying I'm not a fire marshal or anything, but that would have burned by the time they were home if it was on.
Would it?
Would it? Wouldn't it?
I don't know. Would it?
I don't know. I'm asking you as a professional. Wouldn't it have burned it if it is more than a few hours
The
burned?
only way I can truly answer that is if you give me that exact candle and we light it and see how long it burns.
Okay. Well.
But a candle of that size,
Okay.
Probably we have the same size in one of the upstairs rooms.
It doesn't have a sticker on it. I wish.
No.
I would not be surprised that a candle of that size of this height
Okay.
this
That's fine.
would burn 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours.
and then suddenly,
The availability.
over,
That's first. I'm sure with this date we wasn't at
It
home
wasn't
to turn
on.
on the candle.
we have candles. There's candle in that room. There's candle in upstairs rooms in every room.
Okay.
And as a regular household item,
Do
just
you understand that if we're able to eliminate the electrical, the candles are all we have left?
yeah. But you're guessing this, which is fine. You said it already. But
I'm not guessing.
oh, so you're sure about that?
No. If I eliminate this is what's left.
But earlier you said you think this is already fine, and then you said it's missing parts.
If this outlet had shorted out,
No, well, electricity runs in here, right?
No, no.
How does that get there? I don't know.
it doesn't go. This box stops right here.
Oh, this box
This is a
stuff right
dead
here.
end.
Okay.
Okay? Because
All
the
right.
wires are only going into it. Because this is a metal box.
Right.
If this box had shorted out and failed, we would have all kinds of spatter of copper wires. We'd have holes in the side of the box. There's no,
And
there's
the
no,
inside,
there's
inside
no,
parts will be
Let me
intact.
ask you,
there's no
Mr.
signs
Officer.
in there. What's in here is plastic. Okay? So with this kind of fire, it melts away. It's gone.
Okay.
But there's nothing here to show a catastrophic failure of this box. Okay? So,
all I'm trying to do is
again-
like get back as what I learned from you, and it was,
See,
could
you
be.
can see most
I'm
of it
not
start from here
outruling that.
and then up.
And if it is
See,
not
and then
on,
up there.
how could it be on?
To me,
You've got a rug on the floor. You've got
Is
a
the rug-
shredder. You've got you've got all these items here. Was this area completely clean?
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't have some. That's the only thing
Oh.
I told him. That's the only we have males in here.
Okay.
You remember? Even in this morning, I repeated. That's it.
I know.
keep
You said
males-
there was mail here. You said that also things.
And also they asked me. You asked me about that's the container, the cups there. I said yes. We keep the pens in there. I remember exactly what
This-
you asked me. Yeah,
what
the,
is
the
this
next
one?
one. Yeah, they said what is that there? I told them yeah. We had the pens. We keeping pens in there.
Okay.
Okay. And then I want you to come and get
but this
under
was
this.
this was
totally like intact still. I
this
believe.
was clean.
Yeah, nothing was there because there's the only the.
You see,
candle
it is
and
totally
the
intact
bamboos.
still, the wood.
You remember I told you we have two
The whole
bamboos
wood here
behind
should
the
have burned,
candles.
and this is just solid wood.
Don't
here.
you need to let don't tear this up too bad because
No, I'm not.
your insurance company is going to